This must have been some sort of private study for the Countess. Elodie was committed to a psychiatric facility, but she supposedly recovered from whatever ailed her. Lady Margaret and a young woman. I suppose it's Elodie. They look happy. It was undoubtedly a better time. This looks like the key to the main hall. Could be my way into the heart of the house. An old pocket watch. It probably belonged to Lord Fordside, Lady Margaret's husband. A British passport. Lord Fordside was undoubtedly a man of the world. This painting, not a sound. It seems Elodie had a passion for art, but her style wasn't exactly well received. Just a blue moon. Looks like the Countess left this for me. Could be useful for getting around the place. A globe resting in a beautiful... So, the housekeeper left a note for the Countess, asking her to meet here on the day of the murder. I wonder what... Looks like this is the Fordside family book, showing some of their ancestors. Another painting by Elodie. There's something deeply disturbing about her work. The housekeeper's cup is still here. Tea spilled across the table. She never got to drink it. Looks like someone arranged tea in the library that day. An empty envelope, lipstick stains. Same shade the Countess wore when she visited my office. Two chairs. One of them knocked over. It seems they met here. But something went wrong during the conversation.
I am very angry. After all these years of service, this is how you repay me? Walking away like this?
I'm sorry, madam, but the situation has become unbearable. My bags are already packed.
The Countess threw the housekeeper out in a fit of rage. In her haste, the housekeeper forgot one of her bags. What was it that unsettled the housekeeper enough? Lady Fordside, still seething, burned something in the fireplace. The housekeeper resigned. Seems something. The lock has been concealed. This door must open by some other means. The Fordside family crest. A rampant dragon. A time-honoured symbol across European heraldry, particularly among the English and the Welsh. This Elodie was committed to a Lady Margaret and a young woman. I suppose it's Elodie. This looks like the key to the main hall. Could be my way into the heart of the house. An old pocket watch, a British passport. Lord Fordside was undoubtedly a man of the world. This door is locked as well. If the Countess wanted me to investigate, why didn't she leave the doors open? Here lies Elodie. Rest eternally, beloved daughter, beneath the tree that once watched you grow. So this is where Elodie is buried. Layers of dried oil paint, left untouched for 20 years. It's as if time stopped the moment Elodie laid down her brush. Feels like the room's holding its breath, waiting for something to stir. Lady Margaret took special care to secure the house, restricting access to certain areas. Looks like some sort of clue. Trace the tree's journey from birth to decay. Follow the path of the artist in a thoughtful display. Arrange the 4 stages and the door will obey. Unlock the path ahead as art lights your way. This door appears to lead out to the back garden, locked with a padlock. A man with his back turned, watching a ship go down. Looks like the last painting Elodie was working on was of a ship at sea. The whole gallery is filled with maritime references. She seemed quite obsessed with it. The grand ship on the open sea. The sinking of a ship. A young woman screaming in the middle of the darkness. Some of these paintings are really dark and sinister. This looks like Elodie's diary. Let's see what her last entries reveal.
I'm absolutely over the moon. Walter has written to say he is coming. I met him at the Western Sanatorium, and we have grown so very close. He was there recovering from the trauma of a shipwreck, where he tragically lost his companions. By sheer luck, he was rescued, but not before spending an entire year on an island living amongst the natives. He truly is an adventurer. I'm so happy. Walter has finally arrived. I must admit, I am utterly captivated by him. I invited him to visit, and he gave me his word he wouldn't fail to come as soon as he was able to leave. And now he's finally here. I can scarcely contain my joy. It feels as though all the darkness has faded away.
They looked so in love, so happy. I wonder what became of Walter after Elodie died. Looks like a commercial seaman's yearbook, listing ships and their crews. It's open to the pages under S.
Damn it, it's not here. It's simply not here.
This must be the Countess's handwriting. What was she searching for? Locked, as expected. There's a metal engraving of a tree. Those poor souls. Tragedy seems to have cast a long shadow over this family. A boarded-up door. The access to the servants' quarters appears to be blocked for some reason. Something definitely happened here. Was it a struggle? Some of these tools have been bent, likely trampled over. These broken chairs. Someone must have held them to the ground with great force. It looks like this vase was shattered. Not just dropped, but smashed with intent. A silver knife is missing, and it's nowhere to be found. Likely taken by the same person who caused all this destruction. Looks like the crowbar is broken. A good way to motivate the staff. A backgammon board. One of the oldest board games. Miss Marver apparently knew her way around the tarot. What a dreadful spread, and what a chilling omen it revealed. Evil approaches. It will bring death, and lay ruin to the house and all who dwell within. A doll pierced with an awl. A warning? The young maid was an avid fan of actor Valentin Rudolph. What a collection of posters from his films. No doubt. This is the cook's room. Lady Margaret, after the death of her daughter, dismissed the staff and left the mansion. A pair of blood-stained scissors stuck in the sink basin. Deeply unsettling. Is there someone else in the house? Who the devil is that man? He had a knife. I'm completely in the dark here. I don't think he saw me. Another boarded-up door. The question is, was it sealed before the murder? And why? This must be Walter Brandon's room. A model ship. Mr. Brandon must have felt a deep yearning for the sea. A compass and a sextant, tools of a sailor. The diary of Walter Brandon. Perhaps it holds some clues about who he was, and what his involvement in this case might be.
I am terrified that man has found me. I fear something dreadful is about to happen. Tonight as I awoke, I saw him, standing at the foot of my bed. I could not make out his face, but his knife. The gleam of its blade shone in the darkness. I sprang up suddenly, determined to confront this stranger. Grabbing the heavy candlestick from the nightstand, I hurled it with all my strength. He vanished into the dark.
An empty bottle. It smells of good rum. The painting of a ship. Unmistakably in Elodie's style.
Coming here was a grave mistake. He has followed me, watching and lurking in dark corners, waiting to surprise me. I dare not tell Elodie. She would think the one thing I dread most for her to believe. I see him again from the window, watching me. His long hair and beard obscure his face, and he still holds that knife. He means to kill me. I am losing my faculties. It is best I return to the ship. Everyone seems to be conspiring against me. The housekeeper despises me, accusing me of misconduct. Perhaps I'm not a man of refinement, but I know what respect is. Yet this morning, as I awoke from my rest, she was enraged with me. It was of no use to tell her I had slept peacefully. An external maid who comes to clean was crying and accusing me of having approached her in an unseemly manner. I would never do such a thing. I am a sailor, a man of the world. I know how to conduct myself.
The last entry in the diary, dated the very night of the murder.
My beloved Elodie, why can you not believe this poor sailor who only wishes to love you? I have left everything behind. My ship, the sea, all my world, just to be by your side as you asked me to. Damn it. I can hear the man with the knife coming up the stairs from the hall. I need to hide.
Walter was terrified. What in the devil was happening here? It seems this trunk was all Walter owned. I should take a look at it. A photograph of Elodie. No doubt Walter cared for her deeply. Looks like the key to the back garden. I better head back to the staircase gallery. Pretty sure I saw a door to the outside there. Seems I'm not the only one with a fondness for hats. kill her.